Conman Sukesh Chandrashekar. This time he has penned a fourth letter and a second letter to the Delhi LG, making stunning claim that he has said that he paid money for the Goa and the Punjab elections for the Aam Aadmi Party. Now, Sukesh Chandrashekar has also written a letter to the media regarding the same. However, such damning allegations that have been made by Sukesh Chandrashekar, we are looking at another point that has now been raised as far as the money trail is concerned, because now he has been saying that he gave money to the Aam Aadmi Party during the elections that happened in Punjab as well. Also stating the fact that previously in his letters that he had mentioned around 50 crores of protection money that he had given to the AAP Neta and Mantri Satyendar Jain. Let me straight away go across to Bhavtosh now. Bhavtosh, good morning. Another letter bomb. Exactly the pointers this time around he is raising through the LG.
Yes, in fact, this is the fourth letter that he has written in series of letters since last week. Two he has addressed to the media and two he has written directly to the Lieutenant Governor. What has happened since last week is that it has led to transfer of the Director General of Tihar Prisons, Sandeep Goyal. Though officially they have said the transfer happened is a routine transfer because he has served already 2 years in Tihar Prisons, and there is also a probe that has been ordered by the Ministry of Home Affairs, which will be conducted by the Chief Secretary. Now, many are saying that these letters should not be treated seriously because he has habit of making bizarre claims, hyperbolic claims. But this has led to a war of words between BJP and AAP, primarily because Delhi will be going for civic posts. Having said that, he has now said that Aam Aadmi Party has taken money from him because during the Goa election and Punjab elections, and he has said that he did not came out earlier, primarily because of the pressure that was being put on him and exerted on him by jail administration. Remember, Delhi jail and Delhi prisons come under Delhi government. It does not come under Delhi police, which in fact is controlled by the Ministry of Home Affairs. Sukesh Chandrashekar is saying that he should be shifted out of Delhi because he feels threatened. And in this fourth letter, he has addressed directly to Arvind Kejriwal, claiming that Arvind Kejriwal has said that he should be ignored. That is, Sukesh Chandrashekar should be ignored. He said that he knows Arvind Kejriwal for a very long time. Back to you.
All right, please do stay on with us, Bhavtosh. We also have Pratibha joining us with the letter. This is the fourth letter that has come across of Sukesh Chandrashekar. In the previous letter, when Sukesh had written another letter, this time around he had requested also for a CBI probe against the Aam Aadmi Party and Arvind Kejriwal, repeating that the allegations have been roundly denied by the party. Pratibha, over to you for the latest details.
That's right. So, Amita, we've accessed this letter that has been released, and in this letter he has responded to the charge that Arvind Kejriwal and the Aam Aadmi Party has been making of why he is making these claims just ahead of the election. So let me just read it out, and let's also tell our viewers that it has been confirmed by his lawyer that this is written by Sukesh Chandrashekar. This is his handwriting. This is the letter that he has written. So here he says very clearly it's a 3-page letter, and he starts off right off the bat talking about the timing of it that has been asked by the Aam Aadmi Party. He says, Kejriwal ji, you and your associates are saying that all this is done purposely now during the elections, and why it was not done before when the Enforcement Directorate and the CBI questioned me, and why I did not disclose all of this before. Let me tell you that I kept quiet and ignored everything, but due to your constant threats and pressure through the jail administration and Mr. Jain asking me to give funds during the Punjab and Goa elections, big charge that he has mentioned here, he says that he has been getting constant threats, and this is the reason why he decided to name the leaders now, saying Mr. Jain asking me to give funds during the Punjab and Goa polls brazenly, even though I was undergoing interrogation. This year it has become too much, and I don't have any need to take all this from you. So he's talking about the timing of the entire incident as well. Remember, his lawyer has also been saying that these allegations have been made by Sukesh Chandrashekar previously as well. Talking about the timing and why he decided to name Satyendar Jain now, Sukesh in this letter saying that it because it got too much, because the jail officials are now threatening him inside the jail at the behest of Satyendar Jain. So he talks about that for a while, and he has mentioned it point by point as well as point number 1, point number 2. And now in the second point he says, Kejriwal ji, why is Mr. Jain constantly asking me to withdraw the complaint that has been filed in the High Court? So he is claiming that there has been some pressure on him also to withdraw the case that has been filed in the High Court against the former DG Sandeep Goyal. In the third point, he has mentioned, in fact, Kejriwal as well as Manish Sisodia, and has said that they are saying that I'm doing this and how is this going to be helping in my case. So remember, the Aam Aadmi Party has been saying that this is Sukesh Chandrashekar being used as a pawn by the BJP. So responding to that charge, he says this is not really going to help my case. So why would I mention this ahead of the elections? Now again, talking about this point by point, let me tell you, Kejriwal ji asked me, many would not know that Sukesh, according to you, I may ask them, why are you going, getting so scared and so defensive? So another charge that's being made. But if you go a little bit to the end of it as well, yes, yet again he is talking about the threats that he has been receiving. So in the 6th point here, he says, Kejriwal ji, stop sending me offers and threats. So this is a big claim and a charge that is being made by Sukesh Chandrashekar. He has been talking of the threats that he has received inside the jail. In this letter here, he also mentioned some offers that are allegedly being made from the jail officials at the behest, of course, of Satyendar Jain. So these offers and threats through Jain and your jail administrations, I am not intimidated or interested in any of your offers, and I will not back out. So he claims that after the first few letters were written, this is the 4th letter, remember, so he claims that after the first few letters were written, offers are being made to him from the jail officials at the behest of Satyendar Jain, the Aam Aadmi Party leaders. Lastly, and this is the end of it, he says that your associates have provoked me and making it dirty, and this is the reason he had to come out, Amita, and make these allegations public.
Well, stunning revelations that are being made as far as Sukesh Chandrashekar is concerned. Pratibha, thank you. But coming back to you, Bhavtosh, on that, because Bhavtosh, he's been naming the leaders of the Aam Aadmi Party. He's mentioned the name of Arvind Kejriwal. He's mentioned the name of Manish Sisodia. He's also mentioned Satyendar Jain and as well Kailash Gehlot.
Yes, in this letter also he has alleged that money was taken from him, and there is a cabal, one can say, of individuals who took money from him, and he has in fact named leaders from Aam Aadmi Party. Now there is also a possibility that again there will be an investigation by one of the federal probe agencies. Last month, in fact in September, he was questioned by the Central Bureau of Investigation in an unrelated matter in which CBI filed a charge sheet in which he impersonated himself as a Prime Minister PM official in the PMO. So he knows how this entire matter of impersonation happens, how to extort money, how to run the Hawala network. So he knows what he's saying. The question is whether he's just writing these letters or there is some kind of credence in his claim. Now, AAP has completely rubbished these charges, calling him as a brand ambassador of BJP ahead of the civic post, even going a step ahead and saying that he's a spokesperson for Aam Aadmi Party. He, on his part, have said that these charges are completely baseless and said that he has now started writing this letter because he feels threatened inside the jail, claiming that he could be, in fact, killed inside Tihar jail. There is already incidents
also really rise on Sukesh Chandrashekar to actually prove the money trail, because he's been talking about Shehzad Poonawala of the BJP is with us, because Shehzad, how exactly when it comes to the allegation of 50 crores protection money, now he's been saying that he gave money to the Aam Aadmi Party for the Goa and the Punjab elections. A lot needs to be proved on the other hand if he is really speaking the truth.
You see, Amita, there is a AKVC, Arvind Kejriwal Vasuli. Punjab and Goa polls were funded by the Conman Sukesh inside Tihar. Imagine how many more people they are extorting money from inside Tihar via the Vasuli agents Satyendar Jain and Kailash Gehlot, perhaps for Gujarat and Himachal elections. And the allegations that have been made, actually these are with substantial amount of details and proof. Now, if Mr. Kejriwal has nothing to hide, sack Satyendar Jain and Kailash Gehlot.
Shehzad, I'm afraid we are unable to hear you clearly. We'll just reconnect that line with you. But coming back to you, Bhavtosh, and that, because when it comes to the money trail, we've been speaking to Sukesh's lawyer as well. He's saying that his client is ready with the evidence to prove, in fact, that there is a money trail that talks about allegedly 50 crores of protection money that was given to the Aam Aadmi Party.
Yes, it's true that he has been making these claims, and so far these claims have not been proven. The question is that will these letters lead to an investigation? His other counsel, A.K. Singh, had said that they are willing to go for a CBI probe. But the question is whether these claims are being made just ahead of the civic post, or whether he is making these claims at the behest of BJP. His counsels have completely denied these charges. He himself has also said that he wants to be shifted out of Tihar jail, out of Delhi prisons, and the Supreme Court has completely had in fact disposed of that petition, but it has agreed that he should be shifted out of Tihar jail, that's in West Delhi, to Mandoli jail, which is in East Delhi. He was running his extortion racket in which he successfully managed to extort 200 crore rupees from an industrialist wife when he was lodged in Rohini jail, which is in Northwest Delhi. So he knows how the prison system in Delhi operates from where he's lodged since 2017. So the question is why he's sending these letters only since last week, and that's what the Aam Aadmi Party has said, that one has to first understand the motive behind these letters before accepting the claims that
but on the other hand,
is making.
The Aam Aadmi Party has only been dismissing the allegations. We are not looking at a counter, say, legal action being taken against Sukesh Chandrashekhar. I mean, he is named their top leaders: Arvind Kejriwal, Manish Sisodia, Kailash Gehlot. Shehzad is back with us. Shehzad, what's the question also being raised on the silence of the Aam Aadmi Party? Are they taking it as non-serious? Because otherwise, if their own mantris are being raised, their mantris are being named, they would have taken some legal action against Sukesh Chandrashekhar. That hasn't happened yet.
Absolutely, Amita. If you have nothing to hide, then A, you would allow a free and fair probe by sacking the two ministers and saying, Kar lo jaan. Second, you would take legal action like Himanta Biswa ji and others take legal action if false allegations are made. Point number 3, Amita, details have been shared. कहाँ 10 करोड़ रुपए दिए गए, कहाँ 50 करोड़ रुपए की डीलिंग हुई, कहाँ पर किसके फार्म हाउस, कैलाश गहलोत के फार्म हाउस पर एक्सचेंज हुआ, कैसे ब्लैक आईफोन पर बात हुई. Now this is very concerning that only one client of AKVC company, Sukesh, has spilled the beans. How many more clients of AKVC, that means Arvind Kejriwal Vasuli company, are there inside Tihar? And therefore we demand that there must be a shifting of these people from Tihar to other jails. Satyendar Jain is in jail for 4.5 months. Court has not given him relief. He's a minister. Why is Mr. Kejriwal making a minister? So he can do such kind of vasuli, ugai, lutai and kamai. So this is a party of Mahathags, and they must answer these questions specifically. But Mr. Kejriwal starts playing the victimhood card every time. I hope he answers the question specifically.
What about the allegations being made against the BJP? The Aam Aadmi Party is questioning the timing of these letters being cited, saying that he is just a pawn being used by the BJP just before the MCD polls.
Amita, now nobody is buying this argument anymore. You yourself know they made the same argument for Satyendar Jain. He's still in jail. Courts are not playing vendetta politics. They made it for Vijay Nair. He's still in jail on the Sharab Ghotala. Courts are not playing vendetta politics. Why don't they go and get the charges quashed or take legal action if they are innocent? Why do they keep saying this new argument every time? It's like old wine in new bottle. First they were saying it was about some other elections. Now they are saying it is about Gujarat elections. So this is only old wine in new bottle.
All right, Shehzad, thanks very much for your point of view. So the BJP now also saying, as far as the Aam Aadmi Party is concerned, that if those allegations are true, come out and prove them. And if there is a problem with the allegations being made by Sukesh Chandrashekhar, then file a counter legal case against the said conman. Because Bhavtosh, he has now been alleging that he felt threatened in Tihar. Thereafter, he requested to be moved to another jail. Thereafter, he was shifted to Mandoli jail. Now he is talking about the pressure that is allegedly being built upon him to withdraw his complaint.
Yes, he has said so, that there is pressure on him, that he wants to be shifted out of Delhi prisons. And in the previous hearing that took place, these charges were in fact denied not only by Tihar prisons but even by the Council of the Central Government. The enforcement, we have to look at this entire matter from the perspective of the Enforcement Directorate, which in fact had submitted an affidavit in a sealed cover before a special court, in which they have said that special facilities are being provided to Delhi Minister Satyendar Jain, in which they also submitted a CCTV footage. It's only then onwards that Sukesh Chandrashekar started writing these letters.
Right.
Satyendar Jain continues to be a minister without a portfolio, and
so
one
this
has
is the
to
fourth
see
letter. Second letter to the LG remains to be seen. What fresh reactions will it come from the Aam Aadmi Party on this latest letter by Sukesh Chandrashekar?